From its increasingly complex relationship with China to climate change, all eyes will be on how Germany's new leaders grapple with these issues.
The once glowing German reputation has vanished in the face of catastrophes, slow economic growth, fraying infrastructure, and insufficient support for technological innovation in the country where one would least expect it. In a country that prides itself on smooth management, this is a unique moment in its democratic history. Germany, known for its economic prowess, is facing significant challenges that raise concerns both within and abroad. Let's explore the factors contributing to Germany's predicament. From soaring taxes to restrictive overregulations. Germany is currently undergoing a regression encompassing political, economic, national, and international aspects. The German economy has been in recession since early 2023 after household spending in Europe's economic engine finally succumbed to the pressure of high inflation. The GDP fell by 0.3% in the first quarter of the year when adjusted for price and calendar effects. This follows a decline of 0.5% in the fourth quarter of 2022. Germany's inflation rate stood at over 10% at the end of 2022 and 7.2% in April, way above the European Union area's average. According to Germany's finance minister, Christian Lindner, comparing Germany with other EU member economies, the economy was losing growth potential. Under the weight of immense inflation, the German consumer has fallen to their knees like a pretzel in a windstorm, dragging the entire economy down with them. Higher prices have weighed on household spending on food, clothing, and furniture. Industrial orders are also weaker, reflecting the impact of the highest energy prices in the world on private households and businesses. Let's talk about taxes. Germany has one of the highest tax burdens in the world, with individuals and businesses feeling the strain. The tax wedge for the average single worker in Germany was 47.8% in 2022. Last year, Germany had the second highest tax wedge among the 38 Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development member countries, occupying the same position in 2021. Single earners in Germany who have no children had the second highest net personal average tax rate in the OECD. The excessive tax rates have caused dissatisfaction among the population, hindering economic growth and innovation. With this inefficiency of the state, Germany will continue to lose wealthy individuals and big companies, like the Lind Group, to competitors with a more favorable business environment. Another contentious issue is the plan to prohibit combustion engines in cars, which is the actual #1 industry in Germany, with 460,000 employees working in this sector. To cut planet-warming emissions by 55% until 2030 from 1990 levels, the European Commission has proposed a 100% reduction in CO2 emissions from new cars by 2035. That means it would be impossible to sell combustion engine cars from then. While it may be a step towards environmental sustainability, it has posed challenges for the German automotive industry, which has a rich tradition of manufacturing internal combustion engines. China is Germany's most important trading partner, just ahead of the United States. Exports of German cars to China already fell 24% in the first quarter of this year. The COVID-19 pandemic has further exacerbated Germany's challenges. While stringent regulations were implemented to protect public health, they have taken a toll on the economy, leading to job losses and business closures. The impact of these measures has sparked debates about striking a balance between health concerns and economic stability. Visa procedures have also been scrutinized, with long waiting times hindering travel and immigration. This slow bureaucracy affects individuals and businesses, discouraging potential investors and talented professionals from considering Germany as a destination. Many hotels and restaurants in Germany are facing staff shortages and visa delays for foreign workers, slowing slowing the recovery process of the travel and tourism industry. In addition, the data provided by the Institute for Employment Research revealed that the government is dealing with 1.98 million job vacancies, while confirming that authorities in Germany are considering easing labor migration legislation to manage the current situation. Talk of more controversial decisions? Germany has settled on a nuclear phase-out without a concrete alternative energy plan. The nuclear phase-out is part of the energy transition, as they intend to move towards a low-carbon economy. Germany wants to curb greenhouse gas emissions, but at the same time will shut down all of its nuclear power stations, which in the year 2000 had a 29% share of the power generation mix. In 2020, the percentage was down to 11%. And by now, all nuclear plants will stay shut down. The country is pursuing the target of filling the gap with renewable energy. While aiming for sustainability, this move has resulted in soaring energy prices and dependence on imports, affecting the competitiveness of German industries. The ripple effects have been felt across various sectors. Also, because of more coal-based power plants to generate electricity, the emissions are now higher again. Amidst these challenges, the Alternative for Germany party is a rising force in German politics. The AfD has gained popularity by offering an alternative to the current political landscape, with its idealistic, conservative policies resonating with a significant portion of the population. This serves as an indication of public discontent and a desire for change. Germany is a representative democracy with a vibrant political culture and civil society. Political rights and civil liberties are assured both in law and practice. The country's totalitarian past influences the political system, with constitutional safeguards designed to prevent authoritarian rule. Although Germany has generally been stable since the mid-20th century, political tensions have grown, following an influx of asylum seekers and the growing popularity of a right-wing populist party. But the party is not, as is sometimes assumed, merely an Eastern German phenomenon. The AfD gets double-digit results in some West German states, such as Bavaria. For example, in the state election in Lower Saxony at the end of 2022, the party almost doubled its vote from 5 years ago to 11%. According to a recent study, 23% of Western Germans believed the country was being swamped with foreigners. Nearly 1 in 5 German employees now work in the low-wage sector, and poverty has increased by 40% since 2010. In this setting, where the state appears to have failed to provide a social safety net and sense of solidarity, the AfD's opposition to supposed state overreach, notably around COVID measures and vaccines, finds ready adherents. The results are plain to see. In a decade, the AfD has become a major pan-German political force. Europe's largest economy was also severely affected when Russian gas supplies dried up after the invasion of Ukraine. Natural gas prices have since tumbled and now stand at levels last seen in late 2021, pointing to easing inflationary pressures on consumers' pockets. The IMF has predicted that Germany will be the weakest of the world's advanced economies, shrinking 0.1% this year. Germany's collapse is a complex issue with far-reaching implications. Germany is facing more challenges than a tourist trying to pronounce Schwarzenegger correctly.
You son of a...
While it's important to acknowledge the challenges the country is facing, it's equally crucial to explore potential solutions and engage in constructive dialogue to pave the way for a brighter future. What are your thoughts about Germany's economy? Do you think we should be worried by what is currently going on in Germany, or will it turn out just fine? As investors, keeping tabs on the economic state of countries is crucial to making the right calls. Share your thoughts with us in the comments, and see you in the next video.